The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. Little gets the blood boiling, quite like a rivalry game. Barbs, shots, trash talk, things that go on throughout the week will now all be settled on this field. As we'll see, the number 25 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Utes will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense will have the first possession of the game. Always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Leaves it with the running back. On the move at the 30. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. To the ground. He's got it again. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going with the counter play here. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Utah's offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking to throw, it's Rising. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fit it in a tight window. He'll just keep slinging it. Fires to the tight end. Last time these two got together, it was a tight one, Jesse.
Seems like every time these two teams play, the game just feels faster, right? Because it is a rivalry game. There's just a greater sense of urgency when we see these teams match up.
Yeah, the fans feel it. They know it. There's so much to it. They think about it all year long. When we talk about the next game on the schedule, they're always looking forward to this one.
Guys, Colorado has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The lone back's got it. Little too soft in that run defense. He picks up 4 to the 32. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the ground, it's Bernard. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Ball at the 31. 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Off play action on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your fires into traffic. Picked off. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Zone equals eyes. When I say that, DBs, linebackers, all covering the middle of the field. So many guys over the middle of the field trying to take away the easy stuff, but reading the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Whenever he breaks to throw that football and that hand separates from the ball, I'm breaking on it, and you could tell they had a beat on it. Nice cut, nice instincts. Give me that INT.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wide receiver coming across in motion. With jet sweep pass. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Back to throw, it's Rising. Fires to the big fella. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's McClain. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Really nice focus by this sophomore, and he jumped on his chance to make a play.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Scanning the field, it's Rising. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down after that incompletion. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Utes will send out the punt unit. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
Now on second down. They feed him again. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. They're bringing heat. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Utes will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Hunter. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to move it through the air. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. After the misfire, now on second down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Sanders. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. A third and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's the thing about this defense. Yeah, they may be losing the game right now, but they've got difference makers on that side of the football. They got guys that can step up like that, create havoc, get a sack, create negative plays. They're going to need more of that here in the second half if they're going to win this game.
And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
This game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Feeling some heat. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Bringing it back, it's Hunter. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Wants to throw on first down. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. After the misfire, it's second down. Looking for a man. It's Sanders. Trying to get to him. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense comes up with the sacks, and this defense has been dialed in all day. Really, really good job. This offense is going to have to find something different, do something to try to stretch this D and make them feel uncomfortable.
They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Finds space on the right. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
Utah, 0.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Pulls it in. It's Parks. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Utes are on the move. They'll throw it on first down. Got his man quickly. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. Finds his tight end. Great job in this 2-minute drill as he gets out of bounds, keeping the clock on their side as they're trying to pull it out. Leaves it with the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to throw, it's Rising. Tight end finds a soft spot. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. Between the uprights, it's good. All tied up, just over a minute to go, guys. Still plenty of time for a finish.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the fourth quarter and about to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quick completion on the out, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. He's looking to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up-tempo. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Coming after it. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. Quick handoff. And he's dragged down. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. They'll throw on third and short. He wants to go deep, and it's incomplete on third down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. This one is about finding the balance between being aggressive and not being reckless, Jesse.
The only way this thing works, though, if they're going to be aggressive, this offensive line has got to be able to hold up here for this QB.
Yeah, because you need to take shots beyond the sticks so the clock will stop and you can save every second you have.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Leaves it with the back. Tackle is made after a pickup of 6 down to the 19-yard line. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. They'll leave it with him. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. First play of the first possession of OT. Going to the running game. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Got it! So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They strike first here in overtime.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
The all-important extra point would push this lead to 7. And they knock through the extra point for the 10-3 lead. Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Bernard. That one's sort of like a shooter in basketball, just needing to see one go through the net, isn't it, David? Just get a completion to your guy and pick up some yardage.
Build some confidence, because your confidence throwing the ball over the middle of the field and in tight windows, probably not at an all-time high, but check it down, make something positive happen. The running back does his job, so maybe this sparks a little something in the quarterback's head where he can...
Touchdown, Utah! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
Obviously very hard to complete passes this area of the field. Nice execution. Now you're down by 1, and now you got to make the decision. Are we going to go for it and try to end the game right here and put this game in our offense's hands? What do you think?
And that's why I love having the ball second, because I get the opportunity to do this. I knew they scored a touchdown. We scored a touchdown. Now, do I want to go for the win, or do I want to continue this game on? It's so nice to have the ball second.
They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Here in the second overtime, they'll snap it on first down. Going up top on first down. He'll take a shot. If he runs this back, this game's over. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception. They're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off play action. They're trying to get to him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
3rd and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. Out of the gun to give to the back. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. He got it! A walk-off field goal wins it in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dan.
Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome, back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation.